I have questions for Rattles. Slow down, let's have a conversation. The fact that you know how VDM operates, your preview to how he does his things, you know the video he made, he tried to provoke some people because he knows they will set their ring light to talk about him. And you also know what he does not mean every other person on social media have such patience or they have such preview. So what is going on? When people ask questions about the NGO, not about VDM as an individual, but about that Martins Ose initiative, what do? Either you tag them and ask them to go to the page and see the projects that are ongoing or projects completed, or you make a video, tag the individual, and then try to point them to the right direction and tell them the projects that are there. That is how you defend your principle. That is how you defend what you believe in. That is how you defend what you stand for. But the idea that you use 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes to set your ring light and start hurling insults as a person without passing any very educative or information that be useful to that person, I can't stand it. I had to turn off my comment section in the previous post where I was speaking to Femi. I thought I was having a conversation. I thought we can disagree to agree. I thought we can point out where people have derailed from what they're meant to stand for. I thought we need openness. I thought we need to point people in the right direction. I thought we need to call people back to stand on business. Because about asking questions, people have the right to ask questions. But I don't think insults are the way to answer questions. I don't think going personal, unless that person went personal with you. But if you stand for something, you should protect what you stand for. You should pass educative information to people. But then, most of the comments asking somebody to buy, asking is this the only NGO, asking this or that. I don't stand for things like that. That's why I said, as a strategic manager, if I have any reason to manage that brand, Very Dark Man, a lot of things are going to stop. When people want attention, how do you silence attention? You bring information, you bring educative information, or you point people to the right direction for them to go seek the information they are looking for. Are you not even seeing that VDM himself is trying to rebrand? There are some ways he used to go about things that he doesn't do anymore. Because you tread carefully. Does not mean you're making sense. Sometimes, one step at a time. Rushing does not mean you're making sense. Sometimes, one step at a time. I just watched a video from his page. And now he said the remorse made him say, let's let this thing be. Because from the other person end too, you do your own thing. But we know they ever talk about the one way we do. Or we only point out the one way people do.